recording, and here we go. We are good to go. After all my talk about water, I really hope that you guys actually drank some water. Took the time to drink some water like I did. I have to just resize this so that it's bigger on the screen. Transition. There we go. Now it looks better, right? So now it should be easier to read. Let's get into this. First of all, let's go back here, and here are the credits. Your credit to Lowell for who was the first to translate those the Korean stream, and for verifying what was said in the Korean stream. Thank you very much. You the MVP, and thanks to Gundam for notifying about the JP update notice, and thanks to Arc for Arclight for putting this thing together, like just placing this together so that we can read this in one place translated. Thank you guys. Y'all are the MVP. This would not be possible without you guys. Thank you. And if you guys want to read this on the Discord, I will put a link in the description down below to the KOF Allstar Discord, where you can read all of this and you can ask questions to JP players or global players. We're all here having fun. I will put the link down in the description below if you want to join. So let's jump into the first character, Apologiusu Orochi Leona, whom we just did a character showcase for. So let's jump right into her first skill. But before that, we have to have her like theme song in the background, right? We have to set the mood. We have to set the mood, right? Really set that's the mood, and let's go here. Yeah, she's screaming. You can hear her scream. All right, now we got her background music in the background. We have everything set, and let's go. The first skill. Let's see the changes that she has. The first skill gives her super armor and does guard crush, which we covered in the last video, but then it was not specified if it was the first skill, but now we at least know that it is the first skill. We're 100% sure that it is the first skill. Skill 2 gives her 29% of attack shock for 7 seconds, and I think this was not specified in the Korean stream and what we covered last video. And there's another thing here, 20% increased crits and 25% attack up for 5 seconds. She had a crit buff on her skill before this, but the attack buff is new. For 5 seconds, that's pretty good. This skill is on an 8.5 seconds skill cooldown. So with max skill cooldown, which you want to have with Leona, because she can loop, then she has basically 25% attack up at all time. They upgraded her core. Amen. 3.7% increased HP upon crit. That is a lot. That it might look like very little, but this is a lot. Right now, I don't know how much she has. She has like 0.03% increased HP upon crit, but 3.7%. That is huge. Like the last update, the last video, we did not know exactly how much they upgraded this core, but god damn, she became tanky. She's not going to die. Like if you, for example, if you're fighting against Mary in Epic Quest, you're not going to die with Orochi Leona anymore. You're just going to heal all the time. If you die with me, Orochi Leona's core heals her more than Athena's leader skill heals. Athena's leader skill is 3% HP for 3% HP all the time for the entire match, for every 3 seconds, right? Leona has tons of hits on her skills, right? Maybe her first skill is just 2 hits, but her second skill is like, I don't know, like 8 hits. Her third skill is also plenty of hits, and she has innate high crit not only because of this, but she also has innate high crit, plus she buffs her crit. So if you give her on top of that a crit set, right, she's just going to heal all the time. She's going to heal all the time, and she can, with 3.7% HP restored HP upon crit, I'm pretty confident Leona can go from having, I don't know, 10% HP back to 100% HP in less than 20 seconds. In less than 20 seconds, I guarantee you, in less than 20-30 seconds, she will be able to do it. I guarantee you, because she's going to get at least, she can get 10 crit hits in 10 seconds, right? And that's already like 30% HP restored, 37% HP restored, right? So it's incredible. It's incredible. I did not know that they were going to upgrade it this much. This made her so much better. This is amazing. This is amazing. I'm really happy with what they did. They basically did what I wanted them to do with Leona. Just upgrade her core passive. This core passive had the potential to be very good, but the multiplier here was way too low. I'm really happy with what they did. Very, very happy. We're definitely doing a character showcase again for her as soon as the update drops. So look forward to that. Next is Orochi Yashiro, or as I like to call him, Orochi Company. Shout out to the guys that understand this stupid joke. So let's jump into. Hold on a minute. What are you doing, Chad? You have to show them the skills. So first of all, this is going to have Guard Crush. So this is good because it's going to be a pretty good starter, right? It's a really fast 3-hitter, right? It's a really fast 3-hitter skill. So Guard Crush is good. I wish they had they added like block invol on this, because no, not block invol, like roll invol on this, because people can roll out of this. Like your enemies can roll out of this. Like maybe not humans, right? When you're playing live PvP, because humans are, pretty slow, because those are 2 hits that comes really fast after each other. Like if you look at that, right? That's boop, boop, right? Boop, 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 and then the third hit comes a bit later, right? So it will be very hard for like humans to like roll out of it, right? They will have to be mashing roll to do it, but the CPU can do it frame 1. So I wish they had it. Escape invulnerability, but Guard Crush is good. It's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. And it's also give her super armor, which is very good. Like very, very good. Any kind of super armor is good on any character. So very good with that. And like I was talking about this skill, like you see how many hits it does. Like if you want, you can go look at my Orochi Leona character showcase. You will see that I'm actually stalling. I use this skill to stall Orochi on his wake up when he has his super armor on, because it does so many hits in such a short span of time that it can actually put the enemy in so much hit stun that it's almost like they've been stunned, right? So you're going to get a lot of crits from this. Plus this one, her shortest skill, and if her shortest skill out of all of them, that gives her attack up by 28% now, and crit up by 20%, which is amazing because you do this skill almost all the time, because these two skills are a bit longer. They're also fast, like this is I think they're both 10.5 seconds skill cooldown, but to 10.5 seconds on these two is not really enough to loop. But this one is the one that helps with the loop. So you usually go like this, and then this will be off cooldown, and you do this, and then you do S1 again, right? You do S1, and then S3 will be off cooldown by the time S1 is done, and you do S3 again. And just like that, you loop again S2, S3, S1, S3, S2, S3, S1, S3, and that's how you go with her. So you will always have that crit up, you will always have that attack up if you're looping, if you're playing with this rotation. So she's just like really amazing, and with that 3.7 HP recovery, man, that is just amazing. That is just it's incredible. It really is incredible how good that is. So let's move on to the next character, right? Whom I started talking a little bit about. This one we're not going to spend too much time, because pretty much everything that is here, there's pretty much nothing new, right? For Orochi Yashiro, pretty much everything here is what we got from here from last video. So let's just reiterate and take a look. So his first skill increases, gives him 42% of his defense to his attack for 8 seconds. This is like Ash core passive, like Ash set card, or like the Kaya set card, or the Summer set card, where it gives characters defense points into their attack, a certain percentage of defense into their attack. And this is so good because this is higher. I think it's higher than the Summer set, because the Summer set I think gives 40% of death to attack, which is already very, very good. And I think Kaya set gives something like 45, 50, something like that. I think 45 it is. I'm not too sure. Someone correct me in the comments. But these are very high numbers. Like, he's going to do a lot of damage, and it's an 8 seconds cooldown, so it's going to be on all the time. If you have at least if you have at least one maxed out Maxima card on him, because this is on an 11. This skill is on an 11 seconds cooldown. Skill 2. Damage all the mobs in the map, just like Armor King. We've gone through that in the last video. Super Armor during skill, plus 30% increased defense for 10 seconds. This and this, these two synergize so well. If you start with this, your defense is higher, so when you do this, the 32% of the defense encompasses these 45% of increased defense, so you're getting even more attack. So these two synergize really well, and it's really good. And 10 seconds of super armor, 10 seconds seconds up to super armor. I'm still in awe how good this is. I'm still in awe at how good that is. It's just incredible. It's incredible. So let's transition again. Just like watch his skills real quick. Not much is new, but this one, you know, increases his attacks based on his defense, 32%. This one will damage all the mobs in the map. I don't know if it actually damages all the mobs in the map, even if it whiffs. If it whiffs, excuse me, whiffs, not whips, whiffs. Okay, whiffs. Alright. And this one will give him 10 seconds of super armor, which is, like I said in the last video, it's incredible. It's incredible. Like he will have, this guy will have super armor at all time. He will be the super armor guy, like the super armor, the character, right? that's what he will become. So very nice, very incredible buffs for him. Very good. He will become a force to be reckoned with, right? Definitely a force to be reckoned with in PvP. So now let's jump to the next character. Transition here real quick. Let me just change character here in the background. But man, I mean, these buffs are even better than I thought they would be. Next, here we have Orochi Chris. We have Orochi Chris here, whom I'm picking up right now, and we're going to go to skill preview. And Orochi Chris. Our boy here was not looking too good, and last time when we looked at his skills, his buffs, we weren't so impressed with it, but it's looking better here. Actually, I'll give you that. It looks better. Skill 1 buffs his damage, his damage multiplier to 609%. 609%. So now I'm not too sure if that's at level 5, because let's take a look. Yes, it is at level 5, because right now he has his skill 1 multiplier is 553, which is really bad. So that is at level 5. And gives 30% burn damage for 7 seconds. 30% burn damage is very good. 30% burn damage off attack for a defense character is pretty good. Her skill 2 guard crush, right? And gives 26% burn damage for 7 seconds. Very, very cool. They buffed the burn damage in both, right? He used to have burn damage on these, but I think it was like 20 or something like that. It was lower. His skill 3, if he hits more than 10 combos hits, if he does more than a 10 combo hit, which he does way more in a rotation, because this guy has all of his skills on multi-hit, he gets 10% increased attack. If this skill hits, he disables dodge and super armor and he gives himself super armor for 3 seconds, which is very good. Disabling dodge on a multi-hit skill is very good, especially one that launches at the end. So if it catches you with this, it's pretty much a 1-frame launcher, because it's going to have you in the same place. You won't be able to roll out of it. So it's really good. One bad thing about him is that he did not have any way to launch enemies in PvP in a safe way, but now he does. So core, he no longer requires 10 hits to stack up 5% increased attack up for 3 seconds, up to 5 times like Orochi. So now he has Orochi's All-Star Orochi or Freebie Orochi's core passive, where he stacks up to 25% increased attack for 3 seconds every time he hits. So every time he hits, he will get 5% increased attack, right? And it stacks up to 5 times. So in the end, he's going to have, if you keep hitting, if you keep hitting, what the fuck? If you keep hitting constantly, your enemy constantly, he will constantly have a 25% attack up buff, which is pretty good. In general, he's looking pretty okay. He's become more of a burn monster than he was before, which is pretty much his job, Orochi Chris' job is just to burn the fuck out of people. Like that's his job. He's just a burn guy. Now this skill becomes his one frame launcher, which I've already talked about in the previous video. This skill will have now a guard crush. I think so, if I remember correctly. Guard crush and burn. It already has burn, but the burn is lower, I believe, than it will become. And this one, this skill will will have a buff damage, right? The damage was very low before. The damage has been buffed by like 50%, which is very good. And in general, he's just looking like he became better at doing what he does. Let's take a look at his burn multiplier that he has here. You see here is 22, but now it's going to become it's going from 22 to 30%, and this one goes from 26 to 26. Okay, this one did not change actually, it stayed 26. Alright, so this one stayed 26, right, okay. So that's okay. That's okay. So yeah, it's pretty. He became just like a stronger burn damage guy, right? They increased his attack because the base attack, because the burn dot damage is based on like attack, and the higher the base attack is, the more dot damage is done. So now let's jump next to the next character, which is Chrysalid. Let's jump in here. Whom, just like Orochi Chris, did not look too hot last time. So let's hope that now that we have more info, we might have missed something that makes him very good. So his first skill, the damage multiplier, has been buffed to 722%, and he reduced his S2 skill cooldown for 0.1 second on hit, and gain 25% defense up, and CD reduced to 10 seconds point 10.8. That's good. We didn't know this. We didn't talk about any of this aside from the 30% defense up in the last video. So this is definitely looking like a really good skill, especially this, right? And this, like you have to understand that 700% of attack is a very high multiplier, especially for characters that are not defense characters. This is a very high multiplier, so this skill is going to hit hard, very hard. This skill is really going to hit hard now, which is very good. Skill 2 disables dodge for 6 seconds and attack up for 7 seconds. This too, we did not have the disabled dodge information before. We only had the 27% increased attack for 7 seconds, and I'm really liking this skill more. Wow, this is good. Disable dodge is very good on anyone. Uh, if anyone tells you that disable dodge is not good, you tell them to shut the fuck up because they don't know what they're talking about. Disable dodge is very good. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. Skill tree, reduce S2 skill cooldown. Wow, really? For 0.8 second on hit, super armor for 3 seconds. Wow. Okay, we did not have this. We had only the super armor part, but this is good. This is very good. So both of these skills reduce the skill cooldown for skill 2, which in turn has disabled dodge for 6 seconds. So this guy can potentially disable dodge for his enemy for the entire match. No, not potentially, he can! What? Oh shit, that's crazy! Whoa, okay. He's definitely much better than he's definitely much better than we thought. He's definitely much better than we thought. New core, 50% damage mitigation when he's hit by the critical hit. Well, that's whatever, right? That's whatever. It's not often that you get crit hit by the enemy. Bosses don't usually crit hit, and when you're in PvP, he's made for PvP. This is a build for live PvP. If it hits you once with this, good luck. Good luck. If it hits you up with this, you will not be able to roll at all. And I really wonder if you'll be able to infinite now that these two skills reduce the skill cooldown for this skill right now. Here, he might be able to infinite. He might if he starts with this, then go to his super armor, and then this, and then go back to this. This probably will be off cooldown, right? Oh my god. This guy will be scary in live PvP, and it'll be very good in just general PvP when you're not facing Mukai. So let's when you're not facing Mukai or Allstar or Roshi. So let's just take a look at his skills, and we'll see if you really can what is it called, infinite, because we're going to go back and look at his skill cooldown on his skills. This is the first skill which is now going to have very high damage, so it's going to hit very hard, increases his defense by 35%, reduce CD for this skill by 0.5 seconds, and the CD will be reduced to 10.8 seconds. So this is the nice skill, right? It's a one frame launcher, like it's the first frame launcher, first hit launcher. So you see it there. It's very good. Second one, this one, it's a fireball. It's a fireball that disables dodge, man. Come on. It's so fast too. You see how fast it comes out? And it disables dodge and increases attack, bro. And this one will have super armor now. Wow, I almost regret going with Shermie now. Wow. Okay, I don't regret going with Shermie because I like Shermie better, and her buffs might be better. We haven't come to her yet, but damn. Okay, so as you can see, like, I think you can actually go something like this, right? And after this, you can obviously go right into this because it launches forward, right? And after that, you can obviously go into this one and then go back into this because it will be off cooldown. because of the CD reduction on the two other skills. So let's go back here and take a look at this. CD. Well, yeah, this is pretty high, like 12-second CD. This one will go down to 11.5 second CD. So it might not. I mean, it's good. You know, this one reduces by 0.8 second CD, and this one reduces it by 0.5 second CD. So it goes basically down to 11.5 second CD. So yeah, but this skill is going to start doing as much damage as these other skills do. Like these two skills are just bonkers with their damage as well. This one is also going to join them. And the skill cooldown will be down at 10, so this will become his fastest skill. So I think what could potentially be an infinite will be something like starting with this skill, and then no. Actually, I feel like it would be better to start. No, you have to start with this skill. You have to start with it because any of these skills actually reduces this skill CD. So you have to start with this, and then you go to this one, and then you go to this one, and then you go to this one. This one should be off cooldown because the skill, the CD will be reduced to like 10.5. So it will be off cooldown real fast. And it should, by the time you're done with this one will be off cooldown, and you can go back to this and then go back to this and then just rotate like that. So that's how I see a infinite going for him. I'm pretty sure he will be able to do it after this update. I won't be certain because I don't have him, but I'm pretty sure he'll be able to do it. But holy shit, he's looking strong. Holy shit, he's looking strong. He'll be one of those few characters that can actually infinite loop against story mode bosses, right? But it's not like must be a lot of people fight against story mode bosses. But anyway, it's just a nice bonus. Wow, 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 just wow. Now let's move on to the next character. We're wasting a lot of time. We're talking a lot. This video is way longer than the other one, even though we're going through information we already had on the other one as well. Now we got my girl, the one that I actually chose with the world event ticket. Orochi Shermie, whom of all of the character has had the most changes. Like, wait until I put the text in your face, you will see. Look at all of that. She has the most changes out of all of them. Big text. So I'm looking forward to shocking on this. So first we already talked about the increase of her stun on both of her skills, like her first skill and her second skill. So really nice there, really nice buff there. I like it. So one of these two skills are always going to stun, right? The chances of both not stunning is extremely low. So you're probably going to have one stun each rotation you do. She brings with her a new mechanic in the game, right? This is very nice, thunder effect, which increases enemy CD by 2 seconds and gives shock damage for 30% of her attack for 7 seconds. Now, you remember when I said that Chris having 30% burn damage was a lot because he's a balanced character. This is an attack character. She has very high attack, right? even for an attack character, Orochi Shermie has very high attack. She's not the one of the highest, but she's definitely up there. So this is going to hurt a lot. This is going to hurt a lot, right? And she also has shock damage on her skill 2, 30% for 7 seconds. So she became a shock damage monster, right? 35%. 35% for 7 seconds, for Christ's sake. She's an attack character. For Christ's sake. She's just going to melt Chizuru. She's going to melt Chizuru. I have to try her against Chizuru as soon as the update comes out. Skill tree gives super armor for 3 seconds and disables dodge for 4 seconds. Wow. Nice. I'm really liking this disabled dodge meta that they're adding. I really like it. It's really good for characters that don't have easy launchers. So characters that don't have easy launchers and have skills that have lots of hits. So this is very good. They completely changed her cores, thank God. Upon finish skill takes all attack down debuff, inflicts stun instead for 1.2 seconds. 1.2 of the duration. So if I'm reading this correctly, it means that if she has a debuff of attack down, she will stun her enemies with her finish skill for 1.2 times the duration of the debuff that she has. That's very situational, but it's on a finish skill, but at the same time it's a core passive, so I'm pretty disappointed. They should have given her something else. This feels way too situational, but anyways. Core 2, immune to stun when hitting an enemy, deals 3% attack down for 7 seconds. Up to 5 times alongside with reducing power gauge by 4%. What? She reduces power gauge of the enemy by 4% every time she hits? What? Holy shit! Everybody's going to start using her in live PvP. Bro! Nobody's ever going to be able to do the 3 PGs against her. Bro! Oh my god, that's so good! That is so good! Oh my god! Before, when we read it, before it was stated to be immune to power gauge decrease, but that's not it. It's immune to stun, which is very good. There are certain characters that are very annoying with the stun. She will be she'll be able to survive people stunning her like King 94 or Rugal. Damn. Wow. And this also makes her good for farming EXP vials because of those taekwondo guys that stunned you. Wow. Okay, main core change, right? Minus 30% stun time decrease change to freeze time decrease. Okay, since she is immune to stun now, she doesn't need stun time decrease. Now she has freeze time decrease. I wish it was petrified time decrease instead of freeze time decrease. There are no character in the meta right now that freezes enemies. So Kula, Halloween Kula is long gone from the meta. She's long gone from the meta, so pretty much no one freezes in PvP. So this is pretty useless, but you know, in the off chance that you get to face another Wind Cooler, you will fuck her up harder than you can already do. Damn, wow. Okay, I take back what I said when with Chrysalid. I definitely do not regret going with this girl. So this will give her super armor and disable dodge. Because this one, I think this skill restands. So that's why that's so good. Like, it stuns, right? It has a 50% chance to stun. It will have a 50% chance to stun, okay? But this one, but it restands. So on the off chance that it does not stun, right? It will be bad. On the off chance that it does not stun, it will be pretty bad. They will just roll out of it and they will hit you and they might kill you. So now they won't be able to do it. Even if they don't get stunned by this, they won't be able to roll. They just have to sit there and take the damage and then take this one afterwards, which will probably stun them because this one did not stun because it's 50% on both. Wow. This one will actually start now stunning if she has attack down. She's going to remove the attack down and stun for the amount that she's been. I don't know if it includes this one as well, because it says finish skill, but this is also a finish skill, like it's a special finish skill, but nonetheless it's a finish skill. So I don't know. I'm not too sure. But I hope it does. But man, she's looking very good. All of them are looking pretty strong. All of them are looking really strong. Wow. Wow. I'm astonished. I'm really liking this. Video is already over 40 minutes long. I'm really sorry guys for such a long ass video, but these I'm just in awe. I have to really like appreciate these buffs. I really have to like make you guys understand how good these buffs are. Damn man, these buffs are just crazy. So now let's jump to the last character here. I don't want to keep you guys here for an entire hour, so let's jump into this. Omega Regal, right? Skill 1 with skill reset. If it hits, it has a 100% rate of activating, right, at level 5, I imagine. And it will have a damage buff. Looks like they did not specify here. Skill 2, 26% increase attack for 7 seconds, decrease enemy attack by 15%. Very good. I don't know how long this happens. Probably 7 seconds as well. Skill 3, invulnerability and skill super armor for 3 seconds. They changed the skill cooldown to 10.3 seconds, and they increases the stun on hits for this skill to 1.9 seconds, which is very good. This skill is now amazing. Core 1, he gets 3% HP heal when a skill hits. This is good. This is very good. It's not as great. It's not as fucking ridiculous as Rich Leona's heal, because Rich Leona might become the biggest healer in the whole game. The character that heals the most in the whole game, probably. but this is really good as well. This is really good. So each time one rotation will mean like this one will give like because it's real skill reset, it will give 6% HP recovery, 3% HP recovery, 3% HP recovery. So in total, you're getting a 12% HP recovery each time you do a rotation. That's 12 HP that you're recovering for free each rotation. That's really nice. He's very good. He's become really good with the heal. When Rugal is below 30% HP, applies 20% heal and 5-second super armor. He already had the 5-second super armor, but now he's getting a 20% heal. This is just, I think this is a straight up just a bam, 20% heal and not 20% for 5 seconds, because that would be stupid. That would be stupid. That would mean he will go back to full life, right? But I think it's just 20% increase. So once he gets to 40% HP, he goes just like, psych, I'm at 60% HP now. So that's really nice. That's really nice. This HP recovery will make him very good in PvP if you want the perfect. So even if you get hit, you recover. Oh, excuse me, I did not mean to do that. Even if you get hit, you recover, like I said, 12% HP each rotation. That's very nice. Very nice. So let's take a look at the skills here real quick before we end the video with my general thoughts about all of this. So this one with skill reset, so like I talked about before, this one will increase his attack and decrease the enemy attack. This is new, we did not know that. This one will have invulnerability and super armor. So this one will just become, this one will start working as intended, right? So if someone tries to hit you, they think they're smart, they're trying to hit you, they're trying to hit you out of it, they're just going to get hit. They're just going to get hit and get stunned, right? And then they're dead. They're pretty much dead if they try to challenge this. So really nice over there. So I'm liking that. So in general, what are my thoughts? Well, they look much better than the partial information that we got from the Korean stream, and the order that I would put them in actually has changed now. It's actually different because I feel like certain characters, certain things the character got that were not highlighted before just makes them incredible. For example, I still think Omega Rugal is the best out of the bunch, right? He's still the best out of the bunch. But now I don't think Orochi Yashiro is second, despite his 10-second super armor and his all the time I am Superman thing. I think that Orochi Leona comes right after. That heal is just stupid. It's stupid how good that heal is. Like, you guys really have to understand how stupidly good that heal is. 3.7% on crit is just stupid. It's stupid good. It's so good. So Omega Rugal, Orochi Leona, and then I'll put Orochi Shermie there, and then after Orochi Shermie I'll put this guy, and then I will put Chrysalid after that, and then Orochi Chris as the last one. That's not to say that Orochi Chris and Chrysalid are bad characters. They become very good. Orochi Chris becomes a burn monster. Chrysalid just tells you to sit there and eat his damage raw. Just eat it raw. Don't even. He's not even letting you the time to gag on it. You can't even gag on it. It's raw. No. So good, very good. But I just feel that these other guys with their new skills, like the one above them with the new stuff, work better. For example, Orochi Yashiro will become very strong in PvP. Very strong in PvP. His changes doesn't help me much in PvE. He gets more damage, that's good, but it doesn't help me much in PvE. He'll stay pretty poor in PvE, right? Orochi Shermie, her changes helps her everywhere. PvE, PvP, everywhere. She becomes very good everywhere, right? She just becomes a goddess of thunder, a goddess of thunder, right? Very good. She's actually a contender for the best female character in the game, along with Orochi Leona and Pretty Chang. Very amazing. She's definitely top 3 female character in the game in terms of gameplay. Amazing. That's what she'll get after this update, I feel. And Orochi Leona, like I said, I cannot stress enough how good the heal is. And Omega Rugal just becomes a fuck you, hit this fireball and die character. So, very nice. Overall, each and every one of these characters become very good. You know, if I were to recommend who you should pick, I'd just say go with who you love. None of them are bad now. None of them. Every single one of them are good. Every single one of them are deserving of this purple gradient now. They're deserving of the purple now. They didn't deserve it before, but now they're deserving of it. So pick whoever you want, pick whoever you like, whoever you think is the best, pick them, right? Anyways, I'll leave you guys at here.